que falta explorar? Ai, não apanhamos este plano de emergência, pois foi. De resto está tudo. Dá para subir aqui? Sério? Não, não dá. Mas isto é um desafio, por isto. Muito desafio para fazer.
Location found. Hidden. Terrain difficult to traverse. Seems safe from the stranger's intent on forcing us into slavery.
Ai, também é por aqui que apanhamos este balde de emergência. Tem um mapa ali. Gosto de mapas assim. Dá para ver o que é que... Olha, apanhamos o baú, mas está cheio. Temos coisas para vender, não é? Vamos ver o que é que ainda falta apanharmos. O que é que deixámos para trás, algo assim. Temos um file ali. Acho que este file não dá para ir, mas já. De resto, por onde nós passámos, não deixámos nada. Temos um file lá dentro que eu não vi. Aqui este file, não estou a ver como é que a gente chega lá. Pelo menos não por enquanto. Bora lá. Aqui está o file que nós deixámos para trás.
29th of November, 1603. After dinner, Lopez left the city. I followed, worried he might not return. I found him standing by the riverbank, lips moving as though in prayer. Not wishing to disturb him, I waited. His communion with God must have lasted through the night, and I regret to admit I fell asleep, for the next thing I knew, Lopez stood smiling serenely over me, the morning sun behind him, creating a halo. He helped me to my feet and clasped me in a strong embrace. True Elos, I know where to find the artifact, he whispered in my ear.
Mais um file aqui.
Amaru returned for his brother's funeral, inconsolable during the burial and immovable after. The next day, however, he cut swiftly through the city. He unmasked the cult's leader, exposing them as outsiders. It is time for the people of Paititi to take control of their city, he said, holding a decapitated head in one hand and the bloody knife in the other. No longer will we bow to outsiders.
Knows the minds of the gods. Show me a sign.
Aqui outro mural.
The protectors failed and are now doomed to recover what they lost.
Aqui é mais um daqueles desafios, né? Exatamente.
This describes something nearby. Canals bring water to the arid parts of the village, and they washed me away.
Mais um mural aqui.
Itzamna is the son of the Maya creator god, Hunabku. He was the god of education, responsible for inventing writing and books. This made him an essential figure in the development of Maya culture. He was also god of agriculture and created farming. He even presided over doctors, healing people with the help of his red-hot hand. Usually, Itzamna took on a reptilian aspect, but he was also known as Kinichahau, a fire macaw, who is the patron of the number 4 and controlled drought and disease.
Encontramos mais um file aqui dentro e uma reliquia também.
The Paititians made peace with each other and followed Yaskar Yahweh, recently acclaimed as emperor, to a site in the mountains to begin anew, certain they will not make the same mistakes as those before them.
Aqui uma reliquia.
An Aztec influence mask, decorated with items native to the area around Paititi.
Ishiki, would you like to hear a story? One that my mother used to tell.
I would love to.
You've noticed the pools throughout the city, haven't you? Do you know why they exist?
No, why?
We once had a queen, a very vain woman. She ordered these wells dug so that as she walked through the city, she could always see her reflection. One day, she knelt beside one of the pools, and a fish surfaced. She became very angry. The ripples in the water ruined her reflection. This queen tried to capture the fish, but she slipped and fell in and disappeared.
Disappeared?
Many tunnels between the wells were discovered during the search, but she was never found. Some say the queen is still down there, trying to catch that fish.
Thank you. That was quite the story.
Have you come here to escape the bustle of the city? I swear, it gets louder and more crowded every day. The people are changing as well. They desire more and more, be it food or clothing or jewelry. Their eyes dart inside the homes of their neighbors, longing for the items they see. No one seems to be able to find contentment with what they have. It's too much. Sometimes I dream of sneaking away, just getting into one of these boats and paddling up the river. I would do that, but this place is all I've ever known. It would be a huge decision. I think I'll need to keep thinking about it. Thank you for listening. I feel as though a cloud has parted.
E tens mais um acampamento. Opa!
At last.
Aqui está o monólito.
Do kids want authority where you come from, Ishiki?
I think it's part of growing up, pushing boundaries. Are they in danger?
No. The guards threatened, but when they were young, they threw rocks at guards too.
Well.
A heavy-breasted woman wearing serpents around her waist. This is Kuatlikyu, whose name literally means skirt of snakes. She's also called Tetioinen, the mother of the gods. She gave birth to the moon and the stars and had over 400 children, including the sun god Huitzilopochtli, who was also god of war. In addition to being a mother, she's seen as the devourer of all that lives. It's said that she was herself sacrificed to bring about this current age of creation.
Me and Netsley used to play together all the time, but I haven't seen him around a lot lately. I understand why, I think. He has important things to do, important for all of us here. But I miss him. No one could throw a stone farther across the river.
Mais um file aqui.
After the long dry season, when the rains finally fell, the rats left their burrows looking for more food. They brought with them pests. Those afflicted bleed from their ears and nose and died in terrible pain and terrible numbers, leaving many once populous cities empty.
Mais um file.
Unuratu approached the throne through the crowd. She walked beside it, but did not sit. "Why do we continue to believe this lie?" she asked the crowd. "Kukulkan controls this city, and I will no longer wear a smile and pretend it is any different. I will not be his puppet, trotted out to wave and smile." The guards cut her off quickly and ushered her away. Then they advanced, with weapons drawn to disperse the crowds.
Ok, por aqui ainda não dá para passar.
A ceremonial whistle used during human sacrifices. The sound emitted from the skull-shaped instrument has been compared to the tormented screams of the dying and the dead. Its shrill cry is said to clear a path to the underworld for the recently deceased. The death whistle has also been used as an instrument of war, its cry striking fear into the heart of the unknowing enemy.
Pá, temos aqui mais um acampamento aqui. A ver o que nos diz este monólito.
This describes something nearby. The waters below protect me from the waters above.
Então é aquilo ali. Oh, aqui está. Era o que eu pensei. Aqui ao pé desta água. Temos mais um monólito lá em cima para ver. Vamos ver o que este moral tem para dizer-nos.
This describes something nearby. The youngest of four turns his back on his brothers, unable to speak as I lie in his mouth.
O mais jovem dos quatro vira as costas para os irmãos, em silêncio, pois eu estou em sua boca. Um, dois, três pilares. Pensei que pudesse ser alguma coisa disto. 4 pilares. Isto diz: o mais jovem dos quatro vira as costas para os irmãos. Então, ok, este aqui de baixo. Quer dizer, também não faz muito sentido, mas... É, deve ser. Ou não?
Gotcha.
Foi. Porque é o único deles que não está virado para nenhum dos outros pilares. Aquele ali está virado para este está virado para aquele, este está virado para este, mas este não está virado para nenhum. Por isso era isto.
Beautiful.
Greetings.
Hello.
Ai, aqui tens mais um...
Will you trade? Please. I have barely made enough to offer in tribute.
Tribute to who?
The cult of Kukulkan, of course. They demand half of all profits earned on market day. But if they think I tried to short them...
I understand.
Thank you, Ishiki. Will you trade then?
Ai, aqui também a comprar coisas, só que era só naquele lado. Aí tens muita coisa para vender.
You have made an excellent choice, my friend. I am certain you will find it useful.
Aqui temos outros arcos, outras roupas. Lá atrás nós não tínhamos arcos. Tínhamos 32 moedas, estava na altura de fazermos alguns upgrades. Já tínhamos algumas armas também. Pistola e tudo mais. Já a média. Aumenta a capacidade de transportar todo tipo de flechas. Vamos comprar este,
You
não é?
have made an excellent choice, my friend.
Agora estou com vontade de comprar um outro arco. Para nós experimentarmos. 4.000 e tal. Lá no outro lado tínhamos 2 pistolas e uma metralhadora. O forte deste arco aqui é dano e este é a velocidade de saque, tem de retenção. E eu acho que vou de novo arco. Vou de novo arco,
The
sim.
gods favor us. Thank you, friend.
Que ainda não tinha vindo aqui dentro.
You're here during a busy time, friend. The tanners, the butchers, the weavers, the dyers, even the teachers. All the districts are preparing. The market will be busy. Great things are on the horizon for the city and its people. We all must do what we can to help Kukulkan usher in a new world. I don't recognize you. What are you doing here? Where did you get that tunic?
It was given to me by Unuratu.
Oh, you are the Queen's guest? I meant no offense. Please, you must forgive me.
It's all right. Don't worry.
How may I help you?
Isto aqui é interessante. Bolsa pequena de pele. Aumenta a sua capacidade de armazenamento de recursos naturais manufaturados. É que vai logo. Afia a sua lâmina para desbloquear novas habilidades. Melhora lâminas básicas para cortar cortas grossas. Melhoria de faca, vamos de melhoria, não é? Gastar moedas todas. Agora podemos apanhar mais recursos por causa daquilo.
Thank
Nice.
you, Ishiki.
Isso foi muito bom. Agora já dá para nós abrirmos isto por causa da... Ok. Por causa da melhoria da faca. Então com isto agora temos coisas para apanhar que deixámos para trás. A única que eu me lembro é esta aqui. Eu vou só lá buscar e já volto. Opa, ali é o nosso objetivo. Vamos dar a volta. Aqui está a relíquia.
The Inca use a combination of freeze drying and salt to preserve just about anything edible. Charqui and chunos are basically meat and potatoes. Delicious.
Por acaso vinha a calhar bem, vinha. Então temos um novo arco que está bem pior do que o nosso. O nosso está bem mais upado. Está bem pior do que o nosso. O nosso arco até que está a dar bastante dano. Também está todo upado. Vamos upar este, ver o que é que isto dá. Para o dano. Mais dano. Ai, só vai isto de dano. Não tem mais dano que este. Ok, eu estou tem bem menos dano do que o nosso arco principal. Mas mesmo assim vamos testá-lo. Vamos upar o que dá. Até porque nem é muito caro assim para upar. Então, comparação ao nosso arco, ele tem bem menos dano, só que é bem mais rápido. Por isso vamos usá-lo por enquanto. Está o baú de emergência. Ó, temos uma relíquia ali por cima. O objetivo é aqui, mas a gente não vai lá ainda. Vamos aqui, esta relíquia.
This elaborate pipe is sculpted to resemble Xicoatl, an Aztec serpent spirit painted in green, blue, and yellow. Its sides are decorated with semi-precious stones. The inclusion of jade indicates at least a measure of Maya influence.
Ok, isto está-me a lembrar um Invisible, by the way. Até tenho que tirar fotografia a isto.
The bowl still reeks of burnt roots and smoke. Not an entirely unpleasant aroma.
Agora penso que não tenhamos mais nada para fazer. Eu já passei por estas zonas. Por aqui não sei se passei, mas vai ficar assim por enquanto. Eu acho. Ou então não. What? Ok. Aqui tens mais um acampamento afinal. Ainda bem que eu fui olhar para trás. Nós já temos aqui algumas missões secundárias. Aqui temos uma. Ali acho que vamos ter mais outra, porque temos outra missão. E aqui para trás, em Kuak Yaku, temos a DLC. A gente depois vai fazer isso. Quero avançar um bocadito na história só. Também vi que eu não vi este sítio aqui. Ok.
It can't be an Alush. It has to be those children.
Is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, yes. Something is terribly wrong. Every morning, I wake up and everything in my house has been moved.
You said something about an Aluch.
Oh, no, you too? Alush aren't real. It's the children. They enjoy tormenting me.
You could block the entry, then they couldn't get in.
I tried that. They still found a way in. Maybe I should just move.
Ok. O que era isto aqui? Ok. Ok, ainda há muita coisa aqui que nós ainda não tínhamos visto. Temos aqui mais uma relíquia.
The people of the Andes have been perfecting the art of weaving for thousands of years. This chuspas is a wonderful example. Woven of llama or alpaca hair and traditionally used to carry cocoa leaves, it clearly highlights the weaver's skill. Beautiful.
Isto aqui é o que é? Só isto? Não, tá mais coisa aqui. What? Tem uma pessoa aqui? Ah não. Aqui deixámos algumas coisas para trás. Engraçado que eu arranjo sempre uma maneira de adiar o nosso objetivo. Com aqui acho que terminamos este desafio. Yep. Mais um balde de emergência. Eu não tinha vindo aqui. Aqui outro mural.
As it was foretold, heralded by the column of flame burning through the night, and the destruction of our temples, and the warnings of the weeping woman and the two-headed man, the strange warriors astride great deer arrived with the rising sun. They murdered the weak leaders and claimed the land and the people as their own.
The legend is that the Ring of Seven stand guard over riches. But I've looked all over the place and I still haven't been able to find them. It doesn't make any sense. Why go to the trouble of making up a riddle and then not having it pay off?
Mais um baú. Bem, agora sim. Visto tudo ou quase tudo, vamos para o nosso objetivo. Pro outro lado.
Hakan! What is this?
Cultist, waiting for their deity to appear. When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
The sacrifice is my duty. But this cult leader will take my place and attempt to become the god. He believes we can remake the world and live in a paradise of his design.
Remake the world.
What?
I've heard those words before.
There he is!
I know him.
Pois é, eu também reparei nisso.
Dominguez.
Behold! The instrument of our unity and salvation! Soon, our dreams of peace and safety will be realized!
They already call him Kukulkan. But his real name is Amaru. He was born here, but raised, lied to, by outsiders. The people believe in him.
But you don't.
My late husband, Saidi, was his brother. They had differences over the future of Paititi. When Saidi died, Amaru devoted himself to the cult.
You have seen the storm. You are worried about worse to come. I assure you that Paititi will persevere and thrive forever!
I know him well. If Amaru is successful, all of us who disagree will never see this paradise. The rebels will be discarded.
Not if they don't find the box.
Yes. Our best hope is to find it first. Perhaps Amaru might still be brought to see love and reason.
Death to the outsiders! Retribution will come!
Hakan! Enough!
We must strike while the snake is within reach.
Justice will be met in good time. Do not jeopardize our rebellion for the sake of impulse. Go scout ahead. We'll meet you at the edge of the mountain. last warning. Go. Follow Esley. Your clothing won't hide you long from his guards.
Okay, I'll find the box.
You've been warned to keep the peace.
I was just out for a pleasant stroll with my son.
Amar is losing his patience.
It won't happen again.
Jonah, can you answer?
Yeah, me just set up camp. Everything's okay.
Dominguez is here. He's the leader of the cult of Kukulkan. That's what Unuratu's rebels are fighting.
What?
He's been here for years. Trinity controls Paititi.
Whoa.
I'm going to the Eye of the Serpent. We have to get the box before the next cataclysm hits.
Pensava que não sabia que fosse ser do outro lado. Ok, não estava à espera disto. E também não disse se ela é rainha ou manda mais do que ela. Ok. Vamos ao outro lado da ponte. Temos algumas coisas para apanhar lá daquele lado. Se é que conseguimos. Nós não conseguimos, por não. Acho que não vai dar para passar. Pois, não dá. Por enquanto não dá para irmos para aquele lado. Só seguindo o nosso objetivo mesmo. A gente temos uns favores para fazer. Ui, caramba. What? Dá para passar aqui por baixo? Olha aqui acidentalmente. Onde é que viemos parar? Era isto só. Acho que sim. Aqui no chão não há nada. Não. Aqui tem uma caixa que não vai dar, né? Precisamos de um lockpick. E temos uma relíquia aqui.
Patoli is said to be one of the oldest games in America, played by all walks of life. Players were known to gamble all of their worldly possessions over a single round, from blankets and precious stones to their homes and even their family's freedom. The god of art and games, Mackerel Shoktol, is considered an active participant in the game, responsible with bestowing offerings upon the winner. So much on the line for a simple game. Some things never do change.
Aqui vamos nós.
Are you Pisco the Dead?
You can see me? At last, Pisco is seen. Are you also dead, Ishiki?
No. So you are Pisco the Dead?
I am Pisco, servant of the gods.
I'm Lara.
Lara. Nice name, Lara. You are not dead.
Neither are you.
Oh, but I am. As a child, I was to be sacrificed. I was brought to the mountain. The ritual was completed, but...
But you survived.
Only my body. I am dead to all my friends and family. I live by the offerings that are left for me.
I met a boy who says Pisco stole his dice.
Taki? He's the son of a very arrogant noble. He insisted we play a game. He lost. I don't have many things, but I won those dice fair and square. If you want, I'll play you for them. Do you want to play a game?
Oh no.
What's the game?
Talk to 5 people who have been cast out. Hear their wisdom and tell me why Taki lost. And I'll give you the dice.
I can do that.
Converso com 5 exilados. Oh não, e onde é que eles estão? Caraças, vamos. Começou aqui só a 4. Quer dizer, não sei. Vamos ver no que é que isto dá. Conversar com 5 exeuates.
Hello.
Hello, Ishiki. It's rare to see outsiders in the city.
Pisco sent me to speak with you.
Pisco. I like him.
You've seen other outsiders?
Only one. He was handsome, gentle, and kind. We were in love, but our love is forbidden. Outlawed by the cult of Kukulkan.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
I was sentenced to death, tied to the cliffs and left to die. On the third day, I welcomed death. That's when he found me, the outsider. He freed me and treated my wounds.
Who was he?
I don't know his name. It's been many years, but I still hope to see him again. I often return to the cliffs, near the condor nests, and collect their feathers. They remind me of him.
That's a remarkable story. Thank you for trusting me with it.
Thank you for listening, Ishiki.
Porquê que me chamam de Shiki?
Hello. Pisco sent me.
Ah, did he?
Did you say you were cast out for lying?
No, Ishiki. I was cast out for telling the truth. That was my mistake.
What happened?
Should I say I've never seen an outsider? If no one believes the truth, it never happened.
What outsiders?
They dress in black and have strange weapons. They hide gold. I told the cult about the gold and the outsiders. They cast me out for lying.
You say Trinity.
The gold was for them. One day, the cult will be exposed for its hypocrisy.
So what do you do now?
I lost everything, Ishiki. My position, power, reputation. But it took me losing all that to finally see. I had no purpose, no calling.
And you found one?
Yes. I serve the future by protecting the past. Queen Unuratu's line are the rightful rulers of Paititi, not the cult of Kukulkan. Everything I see, everything I hear, everything I know now helps the rebellion.
A worthy cause.
I send people to steal the gold shipments the outsiders deliver from time to time. They never change the drop-off.
Sounds like you're making a difference in a lot of people's lives. Thank you for sharing. It was nice talking with you.
You too, Ishiki.
Mas por que chamam de Shiki? Eu perdi alguma informação sobre isso? Olha, bom saber. Já vamos buscar o ouro. Mais passagem de água.
Villager claims to have seen a strange creature in the streets. They followed it to a walled-in alley where it disappeared. Citizen described similar experience in Upper City. Woke to discover something trying to climb in a second-story window. When she yelled, it dropped to the street and disappeared. We'll continue to monitor.
Olha o que é que temos por aqui. Engraçado que nós estamos sempre a mudar o nosso foco. Está alguma tumba por aqui, será? Tumba, yep. Mais file.
Each Taka of the cult of Kukulkan vows to tie his coat to that of Yutu, descendant of the Maya. Lacking any family of his own, each Taka will live with the parents of Yutu until such time that they have built their own home and hearth. Yutu vows to tie her coat to that of each Taka. She will bear him many children, which they will raise according to the traditions of both their peoples.
Ok, aqui temos uma tumba para fazer. E nós vamos fazer o que estávamos a fazer. Ok, vamos ver se eu não me lembro como é que se chega ali.
Now I serve Ishal in a different way.
Hello. Are you one of the outcasts?
Yes, Ishiki. I'm Chaska.
I'm Lara. Pisco sent me.
Pisco the dead? Sent you to me? Did you lose a game of Patoli?
No. A boy Taki lost his dice. I'm trying to win them back for him. Pisco wanted me to talk to all those who've been cast out before he gives them back to me.
I'm surprised he didn't try to play you for them.
He is.
Ah, well, all I can tell you is this. Like Pisco, I was cast out. I lost my job and my position. But not because of an accident, because of something I did and would do again.
What happened?
Do you have any children?
No.
Neither do I. I did not receive the blessing of Ishel. But for my mistress, I was the midwife for her 3 children. I loved them like they were my own, until I lost my position.
What did you do?
I'm a thief, Lara.
What did you steal?
A jade necklace.
Why?
The youngest, Kiara, she saw the necklace while visiting a friend. She took it. They were coming for her. They would have cast her out. She was an only child. I said I took it. My mistress took the necklace from me and threw it on the floor, breaking it. And cast me out instead.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sad for me. I would do it again. Kiara's learned her lesson and she has a good life. As for me, I serve Ishal now through my weaving, the way my mother taught me. And my Kiara comes to visit me sometimes.
Thank you for sharing that, Chaska. Kiara was lucky to have you.
Be well, Ishiki.
Ishiki, não entendo o que isso quer dizer. Bem. Aqui.
Hello. Are you an outcast?
Yes, Ishiki. Hello.
I heard you talking about a white capybara.
Oh, not just one. There are many of them.
Pisco sent me to speak to all those who are cast out. You're a hunter.
I am now. I was once a farmer, but that wasn't the life for me. I felt trapped. Forced to live up to the duties and expectations brought down by my family. I finally refused and went my own way.
And a white capybara was responsible?
No, Ishiki. A herd of them. One night they assaulted my field, trampled everything, but I did nothing to stop them. I just watched. They gave me an idea. A herd of these capybara, all white. What if I could hunt them? What if I could finally get away from the fields?
So you did it?
Best decision I ever made. My father disowned me, gave the farm to my sister, but that's fine with me. I'm a hunter now. They call me Paimo the White.
Thank you for the entertaining story, Paimo.
Thank you, Ishiki.
Falta um. Ok, eu tinha percebido aí. Aqui.
Hello.
Hello. You're Lara, aren't you? Pisco sent you.
He did.
I'm Moreika. That was the second time I heard your name today, Lara. The cultists are talking about you. You're the one who started the cleansing, the one who found the key of Shakshel.
I am.
Oh, don't feel bad, child. The cleansing was long overdue. It must be decided. Do we continue or begin again?
That's not an easy decision.
Did you hear that, Rimac? Deciding the fate of the world is not easy. I like this one. You're right, Lara. It isn't. And if the cult of Kukulkan decides, they will enslave us all and call it protection. Won't they, Rimac? He doesn't talk much. The cult is acting out of fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of the outside. Fear of change. But the same threats that are outside are in all of us. Fear is the enemy, not change. Change is the only constant. But look at me rambling on, Rimac. The lady must want to buy something to help in her search.
What? Olha que tá o lockpick. Ah, nice. Também dá para comprar. Isto é uma CMG mira laser. Olha, interessante este. Roupa, aparelho de... Ah, isto é aquilo para abrir escala muito usando para rapidamente linhas de cordas. Olha, o lockpick vou comprar, obviamente.
Good deal.
Este aparelho de tração também vou. O resto não vou comprar ainda. Caramba, eles também... outra coisa. Caraças. Aparece no mapa. É pá, espero que apareça, porque senão vamos esquecer que ela está aqui.
You've already spoken to them, haven't you?
I have.
But you still don't see it.
They all had hope.
You need to do better than that if you want to win the game, Lara. Hope is one thing, but all those who have been cast out have thrived in their new lives despite their circumstances.
Even you, Pisco.
Well, I am the best Patoli player Paititi has ever known. Not bad for a dead man.
Not bad at all.
So again, what did you learn?
I learned that sacrifice can make your life better. That you shouldn't be constrained by the legacy of your family. You can find your own path. Love is stronger than death, and you need to believe in something greater than yourself. But ultimately, you can't control everything. It's what you make of your situation that defines you.
Well said, Lara. You're sure you're not dead? Taki thinks he lost his dice because he was unlucky. But it's not the throw of the dice that wins the game. It's the skill of the player.
I see that now.
What did you think of Moreka, the outcast?
She was expecting me. She seemed to know quite a bit about me.
Ah, she knows a lot about everything, Ishiki. She has the most wondrous items in her shop. Artifacts known only to the gods.
I saw.
You were lucky you found her. She often travels outside of Paititi, gathering inventory.
She seemed the most optimistic.
Of course she is. We have a saying in Paititi. We all create destiny. We don't choose our circumstances, only our actions. A lesson my friend Taki needs to learn. Well played.
Thank you, Pisco. I'll bring the dice back to Taki.
Pá, missão interessante. Até agora temos que ler os dados lá em baixo. E podemos apanhar já estes baús. Já podemos apanhar. E como já temos o lockpick, podemos voltar aqui para apanhar os itens que nós não apanhamos. Isso vai ficar para o futuro. Mas antes vamos ver o que é que tem aqui dentro. Era lá dentro, não era cá fora. Nice.
I found your dice, Taki.
Oh, thank you.
Didn't you say Pisco stole your dice?
Everyone knows Pisco steals.
According to him, you wanted to play a game and you lost.
He wouldn't let me play a game. Just one more roll and I would have won.
Pisco wanted you to know.
It's not the throw of the dice that wins the game. It's the skill of the player. Now that I have my dice back, I can practice more. Thanks again, Ishiki.
Ah, ganhamos moeda. Não me digas que foi só 250 moedas. Foi. E a velha não aparece aqui. Caramba, vamos esquecer onde é que é. Deixa lá o jogo.